Hey there. It is Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the year. It's January 6, 2021. Happy New Year to all those who haven't seen yet. I am Valerie McDowell, your writer, editor, and book coach accelerator, coming to you live on this first Wednesday. And wow, what a day it's been. I live in the DC metro area, so many of you have seen the news all day. Many of you have been like, oh my God. So I had to shift what I was going to talk about tonight. And really, actually, because I encourage my writers, hey, Wanda, good to see you. Because I encourage many of my writers to write what's in your heart, write what's on your mind, even as a practice to, get in the habit of writing things. Happy New Year to you. And to get in the habit of writing things. So I have been, we're talking tonight about how to handle distractions, okay? Because I have been distracted all day. And not that I can't turn off news or can't turn off what's going on, but like I said, I live in the DC metro area. I have an office actually 2 blocks from Black Lives Matter Plaza, which is also 2 blocks from the White House, okay? So for those that know me, they know, I do multiple things, and one of which I do some nonprofit work. But that office is, downtown, close to the White House, close to Black Lives Plaza. I've been in the DC metro area for at least 35 years. I came here to go to college many years ago. So I know this area very well. I'm here. I'm downtown a lot. I go all the places. I've been to Capitol Hill. So, oh my God, it's been that kind of day. And because I know people are talking about it, it's all over the news. It's everywhere. It's all online. It's all on social media. I didn't want to get on here and not at least address it, okay? And I wanted to address it from the point of view of distractions, okay? Because so many things happened today that were serving to be a distraction to what actually was a legal process that takes place to, certify the votes for the next president. And so that all got disrupted, all kinds of stuff. I've been downtown for all kinds of events, for, July 4th, for inaugurations. I was down for both of President Obama. So I've seen gazillions of people in crowds and crowd control. Not today. So I'm so glad I wasn't down there. Wasn't going anyway, but it was just like, there's no way. So today we're going to talk about what do we do when we have to handle distractions? What do we do when things just go awry? And so, like I said, as a writer and editor, yes, even your TV show. So you have to deal with these distractions. You have to make the necessary adjustments. And I'm not going to be on here before you long. I just wanted to, just say Happy New Year. Get on here to say we are still kicking it. We are still making sure that we put you back at the top of your writing list on Write It Out Wednesdays. And we're here on the first and third Wednesdays. And then we're doing writing on the second and fourth and other Wednesdays. So we're doing a little mix. We started last year. Mainly because of some other things, the business is growing. We're doing multiple things. So we need to kind of shift some of our days around. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Ivy, good to see you. We're in here talking about distractions. I was sharing how I live in the DC metro area. So I am very much affected. I have an office in the area. I have an office downtown near Black Lives Plaza. So all of these things, it's like, people have been calling and texting me all day. Are you safe? Are you okay? Are you, and it's like, yes, I'm fine. I remember when the sniper was in the area. There was like, my mother's calling from Jersey. Are you okay? You're not by that sniper. So it's like, I understand that people want to make sure you're safe when they see absolute utter chaos and anarchy, really. I was thinking about that word. I have having overdosed on Hamilton multiple times, that when Jefferson says that word, he's like, anarchy, anarchy. Literally, that's what we saw today. And so how do you handle distractions, people? How do you handle distractions when it's just all over the place, okay? So, like I said, I had a few things, and Ivy, I'll see you in class on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing you there. So how do we handle distractions? Okay, well, number one, focus on one thing at a time. And I think that is the key for many things in life, that we live in this world that, especially for women, where multitasking is just like de rigueur. This is what we do, but is it really what we have to do? Okay, is it really something that we have to do? Do we have to do 17 things all together, because the thing is, when we're doing that, hey, you too, it's because when we're doing multiple things, that are we really getting anything done? And I had to really check myself on that one, because it's like, Val, you are one person. It's like, make a list. And I've learned from a good friend and a mentor that it's like, make a list of the top 3 things, okay, that you can get done. Stop putting 15 things on that list. Hey, Joyce, good to see you. Stop putting all these things on your list, because you're not going to get to it. And the thing is, focus on one thing at a time. If today, like I said, is the day we put you back at the top of your writing list, what one thing can you do to write? Ivy, have you looked at the outline? Can you work on your outline? Can you take a look at it at least before class? It's like, that's a one thing that we can do, so that we're not like doing this and doing this and doing that. Because I swear, sometimes it's like, I got to get out the house, because it's like, I'm distracted by my house sometimes. It's like, I can go in my office, but if I come out, it's like, well, maybe I'll throw a little laundry in. Well, maybe I'll start dinner. It's like, no, do one thing, okay? And it's like, yes, some of those things can help with the day, but sometimes this being home a lot has really added. It hasn't lessened distractions for me, at least, but it's added to some of them. And so that's one of the things I want to share with you today. Focus on one thing, okay? So what one thing can you focus on? And then do that. And once you do that, like I'm writing an article, okay, and I need to focus on that article and complete that. And then I need to do the second thing, which is to clean up a contact list so I can send out an email, and then do that. I can't write the article while I'm going through the contact list, because I'm not going to get either one done. And I say that to you, like, if you focus on one thing, then you will be able to give it your undivided attention. Because many times, while our mind is over here, there's a piece over here, there's a piece, people used to say, I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. That's what they meant. It's like a piece of your mind is here and a piece is there. It's like, no, we need that whole mind to operate so that you can actually get that thing done. So we're gonna focus on one thing at a time, okay? And if you think that you can do that, give me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know that this year, 2021, we're going to do things a little bit differently. So focusing on one thing at a time, and not 10, not 15, not 8, but like one. Do that and then do the next, okay? Number 2, do the most difficult thing first, okay? Do the most difficult thing first. And one of those things that is difficult for us to do is often that thing we don't want to do. We don't like doing it. We put it off. We say things like, oh my God, like, it's that dreaded task at work. It's that thing you keep putting, back in the pile, or it's that thing at work. Thank you, Ivy. But it's that thing at work, but sometimes if we just go ahead and get done, like if you got a chart you got to do, a spreadsheet, we're at the beginning of a new year, so tax time will be coming up. Start getting those receipts together. They're all over the place. They're in this bag, they're in that. It's like, start putting that together. Do the difficult thing so that when it's time to do your taxes, you have all your receipts in one place. Because as a business owner, it's like you have a lot of expenses you can write off. So why not have a place where all of those expenses are, or print out that, download that list of expenses that are on a credit card or from a vendor or whatever it is. Like, go ahead and get that done. Put that folder together so you can get rid of that difficult thing first, because you don't want it to be like April 13th and you're like, oh my God, I don't know where my stuff is. You're all over. It's like, okay, is it in my pocket? Is it here? Do I need to call this person? You don't want to do all that stuff, at the last minute. And I'm really not a last minute person. Like, people that know me, it's like, please don't ask me to do things at the last minute, or don't come to me when we've been working on something and there's a deadline. Don't give it to me like 24 hours before it's due, or 4 hours, or an hour. It's like, I may get it done, but it's going to be real quiet. There will be no conversation, especially if this is something that could have easily been done. So let's not do last minute things, because do the most difficult thing first. And then you won't feel the pressure. You won't feel anxious. You won't be going through a bunch of stuff because you put it off. Okay, that procrastination of not getting things done that you need to get done. Okay, because the thing is, there are plenty of things we don't like to do. Okay, like I know this woman that she didn't like doing her laundry, and it would pile up for like a whole month, and I was just like, how do you live? And she was buying a lot of new clothes. particularly the undergarments, because she had not washed her clothes in such a long time. And I was just like, go ahead and do that hard thing. If that's you like save some money. Just buy laundry detergent, handle your business. It's just like some things cost us a lot more than it has to because we keep putting it off. So in 2021, y'all, do your laundry. But do those things that are difficult. Do that hard thing. If for you, sticking to this one thing is go ahead and start your day with that. Put that at the very top of your list. Don't put it at the bottom. Don't put all the easy stuff and then do that. It's like, for kids at school, if math is a difficult subject for you, go ahead and tackle that math homework first. Put all your energy into that. So when the stuff that you do easily and you do well, like if languages is something easy for you, then practice your Spanish or French or Russian or whatever it is later. Do the math first. Put all your energy into that. So the thing that comes easily to you, you don't have to put as much effort into it because it comes more easily. So number one, focus on one thing at a time. Number two, do the difficult things first. Okay. Thank you for putting that down, Ivy. And number three, limit the number of distracting things or environments around you. And so in order for me to do this live today, I had to cut off the TV. Okay. I don't watch it all day. I definitely can't have all that kind of information in my head all day. But I also had to cut it off. I caught it a little bit. It's like, all right, that's enough. It's like, it's enough. But the thing is, you can't, get things done while you're checking social media, because if you're on social media sometimes that there's going to be a funny TikTok video or something on YouTube, or you get to singing and then here's another song you like and then another song, and now you got a whole jam session going on because they played all your favorite songs from back in the day. And it's like, and next thing you know, an hour or two have passed. And it's like, so you got to limit the distracting things in your life. If something is going to make noise or do this or turn off those notifications, that's something that I have to do, because it beep, 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 literally. We've just gone through the holiday season. So for all the people, texting is the thing to do. It's been a part of our life for years now. But if you get group texts or you're part of a group text for something, something had happened, in a group, and it's 75 people and it's turn off notifications, because it's distracting, and particularly it's distracting if you're trying to go to sleep. Or, you're trying to get something done, because it's you're constantly hearing this noise, and even that slight distraction is throwing you off your game. So we want to eliminate those unnecessary things that distract you, because even to do this live, again, I have to turn off my phone. I don't want my phone to ring while I'm talking, because then that's going to pop up on the screen and different things. So we have to make a choice to do those things that help us to perform well, in the things that we need to do. And then, so that was number three. Number four, keep your vision and goals before you. Okay. That's one way, that we can eliminate, or that how to handle the distractions that come, because they're going to come. They're going to come, y'all. Every day there's going to be something new. So one way to do that is to keep what it is you want to do before you. Keep that vision, keep that goal. You want to write your book. You want to publish your book this year. Keep it before you. See yourself holding your book. See yourself writing that book. See yourself getting through that process. Joyce, we're going to get your book done this year. It's going to happen. Okay. We've got to, we've just got to go through it. And clean it up and do some other things, but it's going to happen this year. We're going to keep that goal before us, because it's this is what we need to get done. And it's and the more you see it, the more you talk about it, it's oh, my book is almost done. My book is almost done. Oh my God, I got my cover. It's we're getting there, so you have to keep that goal before you. I'm getting it done in 90 days. It's I know what I'm writing. I've already gone through my thing. It's you have to keep that thing before you, or else it's going to get on that pile of all the other stuff that will come up that you need to do, that pile of more than one thing to do. So it's keep that goal before you, put it on stickers, put it on Post-it notes, keep it in your wallet, let it be a ringer, when you wake up, it's write on your book, get started on your book, whatever it is you need to do so that you can stay focused. Okay. Because we want to keep that vision and goal before you, because the only way that you're going to get to it is that you see it. So the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. Like, you have to let somebody see it. You have to see it. Other people need to know about it. And then they'll help you. There'll be people who come into your lives that will help you fulfill that dream that you have. So whether you find them online, in the street, in the supermarket, even all masked up, we can still make connections with the people that we need to get the thing done that we need to do. And then finally, don't focus on the negative. And I say that, like I said, we started out with all the stuff that's going on, that we're going to have to really tune our mind into not focus on the negative. There's going to be all kinds of things stated, said, shared, tweeted, all kinds of stuff. And it's just like, take a deep breath. Okay? Take a deep breath and let it go. It's like there's lots of feelings, lots of emotions about all the stuff that's happening, but we have to learn how to allow that to pass through us and not stick with us. Because we can get all riled up, we can get all caught up in everything that's happening, but how is that going to help you do number 4, which is keep your vision and goal before you? If you're upset, if you're angry, if you're letting your emotions get the best of you, then you're going to start focusing on all the things that's negative. And even, if apart from anything that happened today, but just generally, there are some people that always focus on negative things. It's just like, if you say, hey, how you doing today? Yeah, I could be better. It's like, but how about making it the best? How not trying to make sure that this is the best for you? Okay. Because that's something that you can control, because you can control how you respond to things, how you feel about stuff. If you feel a crazy emotion, a negative emotion, something coming that you don't want, it's like, get away, get rid of it, because you don't have to be that person that's always angry or always, riled up about something. The thing is, it's like, why do you feel that way? Why are you, do you need to talk it out? Do you need to write it out? Okay, as a writer, as an editor, as a book coach, as an author, write it out. I have to write out some things, and it may not be for the world. It may just be for me to get it out of me. And sometimes I say that to you. Sometimes you need to write some things out just to get it out of you. It may not be for a book, an article, a podcast, or whatever it is. It may just be because you need to get it out of your head, get it out your heart, get it out your spirit, so that you can move on and focus on some better things. Okay, so those are my 5 points for tonight. Again, this is our first message of the new year. I want to thank you all for joining me into the 2021 year, that we have great things in store. We've got lots of books that we want to publish this year. I have a goal of 100. We'll have 20 done, but because of my courses now, that we're going to maximize that number, because we want to get more people writing their books. And it's a process. It's like, but you got to give it your all. You got to make sure that you understand your purpose. It's all kinds of things I'm going to be talking about. But when you know those things, then it just helps with the process. And then you have to be committed to your goal. And I know you're committed to getting your books written, printed, and published in 2021. So I'm your girl. I'm your book girl. And I'm your book coach. I want to help you get there. And if there's anyone who doesn't know, how to get it done, I will put a link down below. But most of you here do know Wanda. Where are you in your book writing goals? Are you ready to get started writing your book in 2021? Let me know. I'll put a link down below. But for the rest of you, I will see you soon. So thank you for joining me here tonight. I'm Valerie McDowell, your writer, editor, and book coach, accelerator, and I will see you soon. Take care.